Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly reading for February 2025. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it, Taurus. This is an absolutely amazing month, and I love everything that's happening for you here. I'm very excited for you. Okay, this month is going to feel like a fairy tale. All right, so just pick your favorite fairy tale, Cinderella, Rapunzel, the Frog Prince, whatever it is. It does not matter. It's going to feel like that, okay? Because this month feels very dreamy and it's so beautiful. And it really is going to feel your imagination is going to be really heightened. Things are just going to feel good. It feels good to feel good. And I'm going to tell you why. You see that this is going to be a good month. All right. If you saw my last live stream, there's only like one challenging aspect. We'll go through it. But remember, the first half of February, we're still in Aquarius season. So y'all are having some big moments in career, public recognition, honors, achievements, your reputation. Aquarius is all about your future as well, if you're retired or whatnot. So you see Jupiter's going direct this month. Jupiter, the planet of luck and good fortune. You're finally going to feel more of that Jupiter energy. Mars is going direct. Finally, remember, Mars has been retrograde. And then we end February with another absolutely amazing new moon. Okay, that one's happening in Pisces. That is your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So, Taurus, you are going to have an unforgettable month. All right. Just also remember, in January, the end of January, and this is going to happen for the first few months of 2025, all the new moons will be at the very end of the month. And so that new moon, one of the best of 2025, you're kicking off, you're setting the tone for February, okay? For February 2025. Remember, you are the captain of your ship, all right? You get to set the tone. You get to steer your ship. This is humongously amazing. And remember, just one challenging aspect. So it really does feel like you're cruising through your neighborhood in your Subaru and you only hit one stoplight. That's what this month is like. All right. So let's break it down. If you are new to my channel, I'm going to give you your astrological overview for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month. And then I'll do your spread. And then after that, that's when I break it down week by week. I pull up my cards. I mention some aspects that aren't even up here. And then the deck spread after that. All right. So now, Saturday, February 1st, Venus is going to conjunct Neptune. Oh my goodness. This is happening in Pisces in your 11th house. And so what does this mean? First of all, this is love. This is money. This is your ruling planet, the little sister to the big sister, Neptune, right? Creativity, compassion, imagination, the arts, your dreams, all of that heightened now. Relationships heightened, okay? And even friendships, groups you belong to. It is your 11th house, but this is your hopes and wishes and dreams. This is absolutely amazing, all right? Venus conjuncting Neptune, music. Remember, sound is vibration. It's healing. You're vibrating at this high frequency. So throughout the month, put on music that really moves you all month long, because Neptune will conjunct the North Node in Pisces all month. Okay? That's why it feels like a fairy tale, because it's Neptune and things feel really, really good. And it really is more, it's like very harmonious, right? The North Node with Neptune all month. And you are going to be seeing things more in terms of like quality over quantity, especially with Venus and Neptune. But remember, Neptune can be escapism. So that's why I'm saying fairy tale as well. Like, have your fairy tale, but have a foot on the ground. All right. Because you can get like really like over idealistic, but Neptune with a North Node, very spiritual. Okay. North Node is super magnified right now for this month. So this month you are going to be seeking themes of like, what do I want to bring? What do I want to bring into my life to make it a lot more meaningful? This is you following your true purpose. This is your karmic journey. This is an awakening in itself, that, mind, heart coherence, your healing path. All right. So just being your authentic self and floating in this really high vibration toward your path to enlightenment. Okay. This is amazing. Okay. Just remember, put wheels in motion this month. Remember, we are coming after that new moon in Aquarius. So that's going to feel really great for the first few weeks as well. You're gonna have an amazing month. All right. So now, and pay attention to what I say for the first week of February, because like January last month, I'm skipping the first week. I'm not good for next week, your weekly forecast, because it really, like, things kick in the second week. All right, now first week. So we talked about Venus conjuncting Neptune, but now on February 3rd, you've got Mercury trine Jupiter. All right, so Mercury in Aquarius, Jupiter and Gemini, two air signs here. This is a lot of mental stimulation. This is moving the needle. This is forward thinking in your thought process, ideas, communication, agreements. I would not be surprised if a lot of y'all are signing contracts around this time, or, traveling even. But you've got Jupiter and Gemini in your second house of money, salary, finances. There really could be something here. I love this aspect, okay? This is really, really nice because it's lining up with Pluto. Pluto, but Mercury in Aquarius in your 10th house of career, your reputation. So there's something here that is moving the needle for you. But remember, you want to take action and communicate. Okay, Mercury is movement. Jupiter's all about the big picture. All right, so that big picture. All right. Really take that action toward it. This is going to be an amazing aspect for you. Now, you see that Venus moves into Aries on that same day. Now, Venus is going to be in shadow all month. And that's because Venus is going retrograde March 1st. Remember that. I said that in your 2025 forecast. So Venus in shadow really is just kind of like dipping her toes in that retrograde. So you may be thinking about people from the past and, relationships, situationships, partnerships, all of that. All right. But it's really going to be more March. All right. Venus retrograde, by the way, I did a video on Venus retrograde. I'll leave it in the description box if you want to learn more about it. But Venus in Aries, let's talk about this. Venus in Aries is passion. It's excitement. It's bold. It's enthusiasm. It's very assertive for Venus. All right. So very not taking no for an answer energy. That's what Venus in Aries is, because Venus is in Mars's sign. Okay. Mars rules Aries. And so Mars is like, Venus, you're in my house. But remember, Mars is retrograde in Cancer. So Mars is more like, Venus, you're in my house. Like, so Venus is strong right now, all month. Use it. Venus in Aries, that is your 12th house. So very spiritual energy, heightened intuition. It feels really good. A lot of healing energy, but wow. Venus in Pisces, still up until the 3rd, right? That's very, very Sandra D, right? Venus in Aries is Sandy, okay? It's Olivia Newton-John at the end of Grease. That's what Venus in Aries is. It's very Charlie's Angels. But the great thing is that Venus actually helps you move through the Mars retrograde. So I really, really love this. There could be a lot of focus here for you because it is your 12th house. Again, there's something here that you're moving toward in a very spiritual way, okay? Very intuitive way. This is the subconscious is part of the 12th house, so there could be a lot of things that you're unrooting around this time, but there's a lot of energy around like long-term commitments here, your partner, maybe your business partner, love, all of that. All right, so now Tuesday, and it's all month, all right? Now Tuesday, February 4th, Jupiter goes direct. Jupiter's been sleeping on the job since October, and so now that Jupiter has woken up, Jupiter going direct, that's all that luck, good fortune, expansion, abundance, wisdom, profit that Jupiter brings. You're going to feel it from the get-go. Remember, Jupiter is in Gemini in your second house of money, finances, okay? Also self-worth and self-value. I mean, there's something here where it's you're going to feel blessed and you're going to feel confident. Now, if you are a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising, your moon, your parent, your husband, whoever it is, all the mutable signs, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Gemini, will really feel Jupiter going direct, but everyone's going to feel it, okay? Especially if you have any any placements 11 to 13 degrees, in those beautiful signs, wow, you're going to feel it. Anyway, Friday, February 7th, Venus sextile Pluto. I love this aspect. This you are going to love. Here's the thing. You've got Venus in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius. This aspect really, intensifies relationships. Both Pluto and Venus have to do with relationships, but this is a whole other level, right? Remember, Pluto is depth, all right? So sensuality, sexuality, like all that, like really, really deepens around this time. But so does like business, okay? Like I said, business partners, even friendships could be a thing, but definitely career related, okay? Definitely, because remember, Pluto is in your 10th house of career. And if you are, let's say, retired or not working, it is, again, whatever you're exerting your energy that you want to be known for, there's something here. But during this time, around this day, on this day, you're going to be having these big moments of what does turn me on? What do I desire? What do I value? Well, you have power this day. Pluto's power, all right? So you can make magic happen in love, in money, in business, in career. If you are single, please go out there, all right? Please go to the bars, to the, Chuck E. Cheese, wherever you meet singles these days. Please go, because Venus is in Aries. You're not taking no for an answer. Also, with Venus sextile Pluto, there could be something here about like you telling a crush that you actually like them now. Remember, there could be some secrets coming out with Pluto as well. So, but it's a great aspect. Now, Sunday, February 9th, Mars trine Saturn. Remember, this month is like a fairy tale. Now, Mars and Saturn are the two malefic planets. So it could be like the two ogres, the two evil stepsisters, whatever it is. They're working for you now. This is a trine. This is auspicious with the two malefic planets. So this is absolutely amazing. You're going to feel it all month, not just around this time, all month. This is the peak of it on the 9th. But remember, I said Mars is going direct again. So it's going back over those degrees. So going back. So you're just going to feel it all month. All right. This is stamina. This is endurance. This is you feeling this drive, this I'm going to rule the world. I'm going to be the best version of myself. You're going to feel confident. You're going to make things happen for what you deserve. All right. You're going to get all that, right? Remember, Saturn is life lessons, but also karma. Remember, I talked about this. This is you on your karmic journey and all those challenging Saturn aspects that we went through. If you worked with Saturn through those Saturn squares and oppositions, I said you will be rewarded. Well, here is your reward. Your hard work is paying off. Saturn is now making things easier for you. This is a trine. So this is your passions, the action that you take. Saturn is bringing that stability, building that bridge for you. And remember, Saturn is time. So long-term commitments here. This is big. And we're going to have this 2 more times this year. Yeah. So really, really, really special. Mars trine Saturn. Again, Saturn is in Pisces with a bundle of planets in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams, but also communities and organizations. I would not be surprised if some of you start some too, right? The bowling league of, Marietta, Georgia, whatever it is. You do you, all right? The same day, Mercury will conjunct the sun. In Aquarius, we have a Mercury Cazimi. So if you've been going through some moments in terms of like career, like, tug of war, I don't know what direction. I mean, this is a Cazimi. This is when Mercury's in the heart of the sun. Think about that alignment. This is a big moment of clarity, breakthrough energy, raising your frequency. This is your awakening. Aquarius is the future. So this is a big day for you, Taurus. Now, Wednesday, February 12th, we have the full moon in Leo. All right, so let me just start off by saying, I talked about this in one of my live streams. This is the challenging aspect, but it doesn't have to be. Here's the thing. For you, Taurus, it may be a bit of a squeeze. Why? First, I like this full moon. I love this full moon in Leo. All right, this full moon, first of all, it's in Leo. This is you saying, I'm ready to, take life by the horns and it's this big heart energy, a full moon in Leo. Leo's like, theatrical. It's the spotlight. The spotlight's on you. But here's the thing. You've got Mercury squaring Uranus and the Sun squaring Uranus. All right? That's happening around the same time. Uranus is in your sign, Taurus. All right? So, if you are a cross watcher, fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, are going to feel this full moon the most, okay? So, this one's big. With the Uranus squares, you want to be ready and willing to adapt to any unexpected surprises or news. But because it is in your sign, it feels like there may be something about you where you are going to have a breakthrough, okay? Full moons illuminate. You may see something that, like, something needs to come to an end here, or I am ready to ascend in this area of my life because it is in your 4th house, this full moon. The foundations of your life, okay? Parents, children, your significant other, things that have to do with home or real estate, right? What do you have to let go? What is the turning point you need, okay? Let things go so you can grow, all right? Just know this is the only, and I just say challenging, it just depends on how you are reactive and responsive to it, all right? Now, and obviously we'll talk about it more in your, in depth in your weekly forecast. Now, February 14th, Friday. Well, it's Valentine's Day, obviously, if you celebrate that, but Mercury will move into Pisces for the rest of the month. Mercury in Pisces, very intuitive, very imaginary, very dreamer energy, okay? It's all about the arts, communicating through art, being self-expressive. This is really, really beautiful. But Mercury in Pisces is a little out there. And so there can be a tendency to, I've been saying, like, Mercury in Pisces is like you having your psychic on speed dial, and you're like, and then you have, I don't know, like, Whoopi Goldberg from Ghost, on speed dial too. It can be a little, so it's like have a foot in the ground while Mercury is in Pisces. That's all I'm saying. All right. Mercury is logic. It's rationale. So it's kind of, it feels a little off in Pisces, which is it's all about the subconscious. It's all about intuition. So just work with this energy. You've got Neptune with the North Node and Mercury and Saturn and, all in Pisces. So definitely have a foot on the ground because it's still that fairy tale energy that we're feeling with the North Node conjuncting Neptune all month. All right. So now Tuesday, February 18th, we officially move into Pisces season. So now we have Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, the Sun, all in Pisces, all in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. For the next 4 weeks, you are going to really think about your future. And you already are with all this Aquarius energy to begin with in the beginning of the week. So a lot of y'all are in the process of really planning things out. But there's something on a spiritual level here now with all this Pisces energy, okay? With a North Node in Pisces as well. But also heightened creativity and intuition, feeling sparks of that, all right? So even bringing the reality that you want into your world, all right? Bringing reality to the dreams that you have. Like, remember to dream big. It's Pisces. Pisces has no borders. It's an endless ocean of possibilities. Dream big. All right. Now, Thursday, well, we'll talk about that later. We'll go to Sunday, the 23rd, Mercury trine Mars. This, absolutely amazing. It only happens once a year. Once a year. Okay. This, So, this aspect for you, Taurus, big. Okay. Big, because remember, Mercury is the messenger. Mercury is all about communication and intellect and thinking. It's trining Mars that's in Cancer in your 3rd house of communication and intellect and thinking and messages and announcements and all of that. So words are action on this day. All right. This aspect, is so great.
It makes you sharp. It gives you mental, acuity, the power of persuasion, being very straightforward. Jennifer Lawrence and Prince Williams, they have Mercury. They have this, okay, in their chart, Mercury, trine, Mars. But there is a sense of, the fact that Mercury's in Pisces, Mars is in Cancer, two water signs. Really feel what you're saying, okay, or what you're thinking as well. Have that passion. Remember, these are two water signs that work with your emotions. Same day Mars is going direct. Hello. Amazing. Mars has been retrograde since December, okay? And this is now Mars excited. It's like Aaron Paul in the season finale of Breaking Bad. Do you remember that? He got in the car, he was like laughing, like a maniac. Mars is like that now because Mars does not like being retrograde and finally breaking free. Okay. But here's the thing. You're definitely going to feel a lot more motivated. You're going to feel that power, that action, that empowerment. But Mars is still in Cancer. No longer retrograde, but still in Cancer. We still doesn't do that well. So just continue to go with the flow with the go. Okay. This is, we'll take it, right? Mars going direct, we'll take it. But at this point, from this point forward, Taurus, no planets retrograde. None. Zero. Take advantage. Use it. Okay? Remember, Venus will go retrograde starting March 1st. So it's a small window. All right? Say the things that you need to say, Mercury with Mercury trine Mars, but also like the things that you want. Speak it into existence. Tuesday, February 25th. Now we've got Mercury conjuncting Saturn. This is big. All right. This is, again, a rare once a year aspect. This is authority. All right. This is more logic based. This is Mercury conjuncting Saturn being the authority. And remember, Mercury, communication. A lot of teachers, a lot of authorities have Mercury conjunct Saturn. Albert Einstein had Mercury conjunct Saturn. But again, words have power. You're going to feel empowered, okay? Writing, agreements, contracts, researching, learning new things, all of that have enormous potential for this long-term energy, stability, long-term commitment energy. You're going to feel this huge spike, right? In intellect, in the way that you're thinking, having big reality checks too with Saturn here. That's asking you to be disciplined with your communication and thinking, and you're going to love it. Okay. You're going to love it. So Thursday, February 27th, Mercury will sextile Uranus. Amazing. Amazing. All right. So that is something that, it's not even on the whiteboard, but that's happening on the day of the new moon in Pisces. But remember, Uranus is in your sign. So when Mercury sextiles Uranus in your sign, there's something you're announcing here. There's something that you may be saying or thinking that comes out of the blue, or you may hear some amazing news that comes out of the blue. I mean, this is really great. Now, new moon in Pisces, we've got the sun, the moon, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, North Node, all of that in Pisces. Just like the new moon in Aquarius, this is also one of the best of 2025. All right, this is actually really game changing, especially for you. It's your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. I mean, Taurus, this is really special. Please set intentions, okay? Plant those seeds. And I would not be surprised if you do something new here with a community group, join one, maybe even like with friendship. I don't know, start a Etsy page or something with a friend. There's something big for you here. And it's, again, happening at the end of the month. You're kind of like setting the tone for March. And March is the month. I've been talking about March for a long time now. March is eclipse season. We have 2 eclipses. It's the first outer planet is changing signs, and there's so much happening. Venus, your ruling planet, going retrograde. March is the game changer. So let's get started, Taurus. I am very, very curious as to what's going on here. You got a lot of great things happening. So Taurus, let's see what's going on for you for February 2025. All right, Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I do a traditional culture cross spread, offers the best overview, and you know that if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Taurus, y'all are amazing. I'm very excited for y'all. Y'all, big month. It's a big month for you. Yes, it is. Let me put one more card down here. All right, let's get started. Yeah, well, there you go. All right, so it is gonna be a really, really big month for you. You're obviously really good. Remember how I said you may start something with a community, maybe start your own like community or organization or something, or do something with a friend. Like, well, literally, it's right here. So let's get started. You got the 5 of Cups in your past, your recent past, okay? But those cups are spilled. You can't do anything about them. They're spilled, right? And what's really interesting here is that there may have been something that you were hoping didn't end when you look at what's happening here. But remember, it's time to move forward with all this Aquarius energy, all about your future. You even see the 2 cups behind him, okay? So there's hope in every card. He can pick up those cups. These are spilled, right? You're good. It's just, okay, I'm going to show you something else. But again, it's all about doing that emotional healing as well, but letting things go. All right. Remember, let things go so you can grow. All right. Now, Queen of Pentacles, it could have been a relationship too, with the cups. And the fact it's a Scorpio card, your opposite sign, 7th house of partnerships. And relationships is what that rules for you, Taurus. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. Remember, this is a monthly forecast. This is absolutely amazing. I'm very excited for you. I mean, the richest queen, but very practical. She's very practical, very pragmatic. She is a giver too. There's a sense of like service to others. She takes care of those people within her orbit. That's you. That's you, Taurus. That's you. And so she gets to build the world that she wants to live in because she has the resources for that. And this card looks like it was torn out of the pages of a fairy tale. Look at it. You even see the bunny rabbit in the corner here. That represents like fertility and growth and, a lot of references to the magician card. So you're good. You're absolutely good. There's a sense of wealth, and wealth means a lot of different things to different people. But this is great. Because, again, it's saying you can build the world that you want. You're going to have the resources to do it, okay? But you've got to let something go to make room for it, all right? 4 wands here in your challenge area. And so there really could have been something that ended that had to do with another person or may end this month, okay? And with that 7 of Wands in your crown and the 5 of Wands in the root of your spread, it may be a little bit like you're still fighting for something that it's got to go, right? Because there's it's like this path. Let's keep moving down our path because you don't want to walk backwards, right? So there may be something here with all these ones. 7 of Wands in your crown, 5 of Wands in the root of your spread. This is actually really good if there's something that you're fighting for that deep down in your bones, like, I deserve this. No one's going to take this from me. This is how it's going to be. That's great. But again, do things diplomatically with Venus, right? Being in Aries, which can be a little assertive and, right? But there may be a little bit of other people involved that you might have to see eye to eye with here. And it may be around that full moon, okay? Because you got 2 Leo cards here. The 7 of Wands and the 5 of Wands are Leo cards. So it may be something around the full moon that has to do with home, family, children, maybe a relationship with children, grandchildren, parents, something here, all right? Just work with that energy. You've got the 3 of Pentacles in your future. So 3, 1, 2 equals new reality. There's the birth of something new here, creation with other people involved. This card is all about teamwork, and it could even be making up with, some, but at the same time, it really is like there's this joy when you bond with others to create, to make something happen. And look, you see the pentacles, they're actually in the building. They're actually in the structure. And so this is long lasting. So I, again, would not be surprised if you work in this new capacity this month. Okay. And it can be family too. FYI. It can be family too. You got a lot of family stuff happening. Yeah, with, even with the fact that you've got the South Node in Virgo in your 5th house as well, there may be something. But anyway, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. Let's just, again, be your authentic self. Know that you're being your authentic self. Okay? And just shut out any noise that you're just like, I just want to leave this in the past. I'm going to move forward. All right, because you got something really great happening for you. Let's get to your stuff. Taurus, y'all are amazing. Big month. If you, by the way, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on, Taurus. February definitely is going to be a big month. All right. And again, we'll break it down. We'll break some of this down. Oh yeah, there you go. See, look, I mean, come on. You're good. You're absolutely good. Very excited for you. It's just something you've got to let go. Well, you got the 8 of Pentacles. Great. That's amazing. Okay. Continue toward your path, down your path, your karmic journey. Okay. Your path to enlightenment, your finish line, your legacy. Continue to move forward in that direction and continue to work. This is all about, he's very patient, and February requires a little bit of patience with what's happening, all the aspects in February. Like I said, March is like things are happening. But he's very patient. He's very diligent. He's working toward his legacy. Okay, his finish line. So continue to do that. All right, but do it in a way where if there's something in your path, let's work with that energy and move past it. You got the High Priestess in your external factors area. You got protection. The High Priestess is the guardian of the subconscious, and remember, you've got Venus, your ruling planet, in Aries in your 12th house of the subconscious. So there's a lot of inner work that you may be doing this month as well. But you're protected. You have the High Priestess. Okay? Go within. She comes out when she needs, when she's like, okay, Taurus, let's go within. Let's have those moments to really connect with our authentic self, be in touch with our higher mind. That's going to make all the difference. Okay? Now, 3 of Swords. Very interesting. Where it falls in your spread, though, it's just saying that there's, again, part of that emotional healing. There's something that, it's almost like there's, again, something you did not want to happen. This is connected here. And in fact, if you look at your last week's reading, that is blowing me away. Okay, that's blowing me away. Just take a look. Okay, you had these cards. So moving into February, yeah, there may be something here where you need to work with your emotions just a little bit more, because you've got the only, look at your entire spread, the only Cups card. Cups is emotions, it's feeling, it's intuition, it's love, it's all of that. The only one you got is the 5 of Cups, right? And you didn't get any other cups here. So it's saying, let's work with our emotions. Let's feel, like I said, feel things this month, all right? If you're not working with your emotions, then your heart is just an organ. So with that 3 of Swords, but in a place where it's just like, I don't want to do this, or I don't feel confident doing this because I may regret the outcome, or I'm hoping that, this breakup doesn't happen, or this doesn't happen, but it did. I'm hoping that person comes back. No, you've got the 9 of Pentacles in your final outcome. You've got the 3 of Pentacles in your future. You've got Pentacles are your physical reality. You're going to be fine. You're going to be good. So really work with your emotions. 9 of Pentacles in your final outcome. That is self-sufficiency. There's a sense of freedom here. That's what Aquarius energy is. But you do see the symbol of Venus all over her gown, by the way. Yeah? Remember, Venus is your ruling planet. This is love. It's passion. But Pentacles, she's rich too. Look, she's standing in a garden of abundance, feeling free, feeling good. She worked hard to get here, which is what you're doing. That's what you want. And so, really, the reality here is like there's something you may be holding onto this month. Work with those. Feel your way through it. You're a Taurus. You're a Taurus. Y'all are ruled by Venus. But all these pentacles, wow, that's good. You're good. Like I said, you're going to be able to build the world that you want to live in, that you deserve to live in. And, you know, again, there's a lot of enlightenment in the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Rewards. You're good. You're fine. You're moving in this great direction. Okay. All right. Let's break it down. Let's break it down week by week. Let's see what's going on for you, Taurus, every week. The first week, again, remember, Mercury will trine Jupiter on the 3rd when Venus moves into Aries, and then Jupiter goes direct. That's absolutely amazing. That, again, I'm not surprised that's your second house of money, salary, finances, income, everything that I said earlier. And look at all these very auspicious, like, pentacles cards. Okay. And yeah, then Venus sextile Pluto, that's going to be really big too. And Mars trining Saturn is going to be really big. So let's see what's going on for you. All right. Let's see what's and the Mercury kissing me. Let's see what's going on for you, Taurus, for the first week of February. 2 of Wands. Yeah, take that time. Take that time to plan things, because there is a sense of like, maybe there is a little bit of hesitation. Maybe there's a little bit of like, okay, I need to be really prepared, but do I know what I want? Do I know my soul's purpose? You don't have to, but you have to trust your intuition. That's the first step. You have to have self-love as well, right? Remember, you would want more cups cards here, okay? So really, like, feeling things through, all right? But 2 Wands is great, okay? That is just, planning your next step, but in a way that is making sense for you. And for it to make sense for you, you've got to trust your intuition. You do have the High Priestess on your side in your external factors area. All right, so let's see what's going on for you for the second week of February, which would be, it really does kick off with that Mars trine Saturn. And then we do have the full moon in Leo. That's going to be on February 12th with all the Uranus squares. Okay, remember that's in your sign. Uranus is, and then, Mercury moving into Pisces. All right, so really it is the full moon. That's the big one here. Let's see what's happening for you, Taurus, for the second week of February. Really good. Okay, King of Cups. Feel it. Like I said, that's amazing. I love that you did get a Cups card. That's enormously auspicious. It's saying you're going to be on top of your emotions. Like, you're going to be able to handle this full like, it just seems like you are going to let things go that you need to. And that King of Cups, he is the most intuitive king. He is the most heartfelt king. Like, he's empathetic. He leads with his heart. He has so much love to give. He has so much self-love too. So there is a sense of like, don't be afraid to be in, really explore your feelings. Okay, this month. I love that. I love that. And there could be something just really emotionally moving for you this time. Now, the third week, we officially move into Pisces season. That's going to be on Tuesday, February 18th. There is an aspect that on Thursday, February 20th, Mercury will square Jupiter. Now, I don't mind this. This is fine. It's just a day where your mind could be like very overactive with Mercury squaring Jupiter. Very excitable energy. I mean, they're a mutual reception, right? We'll talk about more in your weekly forecast, but the one thing you want to avoid this day is there is a tendency when Mercury squares Jupiter to over-exaggerate things, right? I mean, don't go telling people you're literally a character in a fairy tale, right? Or that you built a time machine and it works. Like, you just don't want to, like, you don't want to do, unless you did, but it's more focusing on like wisdom. Okay. Now, let's see what's going on for you. All right. So let's see what's going on for you for the third week of February. You're good. You got the sun. You got the sun. That's, optimism. That's optimism. That's hope. That's, opportunities. There's something happening for you here, as long as you're in touch with your emotions, right? With that King of Cups. And then you get the sun, the biggest yes in tarot. All right. So there's even this sense of like this rebirth energy, but your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, everything that you were seeking. Remember, the sun moves into Pisces this week. Okay. That's your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. This is absolutely amazing. There's a sense of like accomplishment too, achievement as well. Now, the last week we have Mercury trine Mars on Sunday, and then Mars goes direct. And then on February 25th, Mercury conjunct Saturn. And then February 27th, Mercury sextile Uranus. So you see all these Mercury aspects. A lot of thinking, a lot of processing, a lot of communication, but that is also the day of the new moon in Pisces, which is big. New beginnings right off the bat, leading you into March. February 27th, this new moon in Pisces. You got the sun, moon, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, North Node, all in Pisces in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. 11th house is also, like I said, your social network, groups you belong to, your communities, a community, maybe starting a new community, joining one. Social media, okay? Part of the 11th house. So let's see what's going on for you for the last week of February. And mic drop. You got the King of Pentacles. You're good. You're really good. You got the pair, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. You're good. The King of Pentacles, this is someone who has all this confidence. It's all this wealth. Kings and queens, the difference of kings actually, their energies and their powers are more external. So you see that he's his hand over the pentacle. He's owning his wealth. But her, remember, she's that nurturing, hands under the pentacle, like giving. Service to others, like taking care of others as well. But this is abundance. They share that same like practicality, right? Pragmatism. But the biggest thing here, the King of Pentacles, is Taurus. Okay. And remember what I said, Jupiter going direct in your second house is going to be big. And you even see your symbol, right? The bull in his throne. So it looks like there's a lot of magic happening for you this month, especially when we get to, well, I would even say all month. There's just something that just, the thing that you have to let go. Let's remember, Venus is going to be in shadow all month, so it may be something with relationships that you're already feeling. All right, but let's let it go. You've got so many pentacles. So much pentacles, money and wealth. All right. But again, your physical world as well. So Taurus, thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, we'll go deeper into the aspects. Yeah. And, you can't see the Two of Wands. There we go. And, and then the second spread, we're going to focus on career and love and, money. I want to see what's going on with money for y'all. And a couple other, we'll pull more cards. But okay, so that's for tier 3 members. You know where to find the link. Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what is going on. That's a lot of pentacles, a lot of wealth. Like, you're good with that sun too. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'll see you. Thank you so much, Taurus. I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.